See if we can get this up.
No, I think it should be.
We're trying this. We might need some. So we need to put okay. Should we change the other way or this should be okay? Okay. Okay. Yes. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Or we should put it something on. You think it's good enough? I think it's good. Yeah. You're right. It's okay. We need a box.
Yeah.
అక్కడ పెట్టలేమోనండి ఇది ఒకటి తీసుకురండి ఒకటి అవదా జాగ్రత్త ట్రైపోర్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూసుకొని పెట్టండి ఇక్కడ పెట్టండి పెట్టండి అలా పెట్టండి ఏం పర్లేదు పెట్టండి ఐ థింక్ మనం ఇది ఎలాగైతే ఒక్క నిమిషం అలా ఉంచండి. Yes. Yes. ఇంకా చార్జ్ అవుతుంది. చార్జ్ అయిపోయింది. చూడండి ఎలా ఉంది? Clean ఉందా? ఇది ఇప్పుడు కొత్త లింక్ అండి. ఇది జూమ్ లో పెట్టారు మళ్ళీ. అది డెడ్ అయిపోయింది బ్యాటరీ. I think it's good.
You can go to yourself.
Oh, you want?
Yeah.
On and live అండి.
Yeah.
సూర్య గారు కొత్త లింక్ పంపించాలి. కొత్త లింక్ పంపించాలి.
Here, it's here. You can go here, copy streaming link. Copy streaming link.
Okay.
And then share it wherever.
వాట్సాప్ ఉందండి బ్రౌజర్.
You can go and share it. Invite.
Oh, come on, man. Really? Okay, so now
So just paste the link.
yeah, paste it. Now go back to the lane.
Yeah, on, no.
You already maximize. It's good position, right?
Yeah.
The position is good. Thank you. Thank you.
ఒకసారి దీనికి ఇది ఛార్జ్ ఉంది ఇంతకి. దీనికి కేబుల్ లేదండి. Where is the cable for this? సూర్య గారు ఛార్జింగ్ అదే స్టార్ట్ అయ్యే ఒక 1 or 2 minutes ఉంటారు. లైటింగ్ ఛార్జ్ అది ఎంత ఫాస్ట్ ఛార్జ్ అవుతుంది. దాన్ని తీసుకోండి, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. పవర్ కన్నా అదే కాదు, లైటింగ్ ఛార్జ్ డైరెక్ట్ పవర్ కన్నా ఫాస్ట్ ఛార్జ్ అవుతాయి ఏంటి. ఇక్కడ పెట్టేసి పెట్టాము సార్. కంటిన్యూస్ ఛార్జింగ్. how far it can keep up with. Okay. తీసుకోండి, I'll try to keep set it up. అన్నీ is okay. పని చేయండి. చూసుకోండి. చూస్తారా?
లింక్ వస్తుంది, చెక్
మీరు ఇలా కంటిన్యూస్ ప్లే పెడితే డిస్ప్లే ఎలా ఉంటుంది. చాలా డిలీట్ చేస్తాం మీకు. మనకు కావాల్సిన స్నాప్స్ నుంచి డిలీట్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఒక కేబుల్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు మనం. ఇంకో కేబుల్ ఉంటే ఇలాంటిది మనకి ల్యాప్టాప్ ల్యాప్టాప్ కట్టాలి. అట్రండి గురుగారు, అట్రండి ఒకసారి. నాకు ఇంకొక పొడుగు కేబుల్ కావాలి, ఇంకొక పొడుగు కేబుల్. ఇక్కడ టేప్ పెట్టేస్తే అది కాదు, ఇది ముందు అది ఛార్జ్ అవుతుంది. ఇది పెట్టాలి మీరు. ఆ గ్రీన్ కేబుల్ కి తగిలించండి చెప్తా. అది తీసేయండి, అది తీసేసి ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వండి నాకు. అది పెట్టండి. ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్ నాకు ఇచ్చేయండి.
అయ్యో ఇది పెట్టగలుగుతారా ఇది పని చేస్తాం ఇది నాన్ టేబుల్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ ఇదేంటి నాన్గా
అది అయినా మనకు పని చేసుకోవచ్చు.
ఓకే
మనకి ఇలాంటి గ్రీన్ కేబుల్ ఏదైనా ఉంటే నేను ఇక్కడ వరకు పెడతాను. టేప్ ఉంది కదా మనకి, ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ కేబుల్ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది. సో కంటిన్యూస్ గా మనకు పని చేసిపోతున్నారు. లేదండి ఇండియాలో ఉన్నది. 26 వస్తుంది. మీరు చూసే ఉంటారు. మనకి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, ఇది ఇక్కడ సెట్ అవుతుంది. ఇది టేప్ కట్టేయచ్చు. ఇక్కడ నుంచి అది వేలాడ కట్టాలి. ఇంకో టేప్ కడదాం. పట్టుకోండి. టేప్ ఏది పక్కనే చూసాను, డక్ టేప్ తీయని చెప్తాను. లాస్ట్ వరకు వెళ్ళండి. Hi Ravi.
Hello everyone.
If
If you don't mind, please making your way back to your seat.
నిమిషం ఉండండి. ఒక్క నిమిషం. బాగుంటుంది చెప్పండి. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఉండండి. దీనికి చాలా ప్లాస్టర్లు బ్యాండేజ్లు పడుతుంది. ఇంకోటి చెప్పండి ఒకసారి. ఇంకోటి ఏమని చెప్పండి. ఇది మీదండి. ఈ పక్కన పెట్టాలా? అయ్యో లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తా. కనబడట్లేదు. ఓకే అలా ఉంటుంది. మీరు ఒక్క నిమిషం అలా ఉంటుంది.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's move on to the second half of this performance. The next item of today is Devi Stuti, one of my personal favorites. This song is an ode to the divine goddess Shakti, who sits on a lotus, holding her veena and other weapons which she uses to destroy evil. She rides on a lion, protecting everyone and blessing us all. These verses are taken from the Siddha Kunjika Stotram from the Durga Saptasati, written by Saint Markandeya. This song is the Ragamalika Kriti set to Adi Kavam. Ladies and gentlemen, Devi Stuti.
Namaste Rudrayobini.
How awesome was that? Before moving on with our next performance, I would like to reintroduce Ananya's parents, Aparnati and Suryanko.
Okay. I have not seen Ananya dance so well for so long. And today, along with all of you, I got to see that. And I just want to mention one thing. Every parent in this room knows when we enroll our kids in any activity, the passion, the energy, the dedication, the focus they have to bring to the table, those kids, to not only succeed, but also to excel, right? And Ananya was no exception. She has done everything she could. She brought so much energy and passion to the table. So obviously, that showed up in today's performance so far. I hope you are all enjoying the performance so far. And also, I may sound biased if I said learning any Indian form of art, classical form of art, it takes much more passion, energy compared to any other sport or skill. I may sound biased, but we all must appreciate Indian American kids growing up so far away from where this culture was born, from this art was originally born. And they are not only being the torch bearers, but they are also continuing the tradition. So we have to commend and applaud their passion and their dedication for making us, all of us, proud. So I want all of you to give a round of applause to all the kids. Like this. Thank you. So I also want to say, I would be lying, if I said Ananya didn't have any frustrating moments throughout this journey, right? It is a long journey, more than 10+ years. She had to learn, practice, perform day in, day out, week in, week out. And she went to so many competitions. Some she won, some she lost, but she never lost her heart. She continued to practice. And there were so many frustrating moments, obviously. And there were some kicking the ground moments also. And in some cases, there were some moments like, I hate Sudha auntie. But in the end, it all came together. She made this occasion possible. Thank you, Ananya. Thank you so much. Mom and Dad, we are very proud of you. And all those gestures and demeanors, Ananya's behavior were a result of her dearest guru, Mrs. Sudha Kiranmai Todapalli. She not only set the bar so high, she not only set the bar so high, but she raised the bar even higher. Every time Ananya thought she was within striking distance. Okay. And thank you, Sudha, for all your passion. All you did so many years. You stuck with her, okay, rain or shine, through the thick and thin, and you made this occasion possible. Thank you so much.
Transform and
Sudha was coming to her rescue. I was like, no, he has to do it this way. She's like, no, she will come. You'll see one day she will be there. It's like, if she has not interest, she used to be like doing something where I was like, she has to be perfectionist, but Sudha was always there for her to encourage her and get her to the point where she is now. Thank you, Sudha, once again for that. Her became mom, even though you guys know that we went to Charlotte and we had all these classes virtually for 2 years. I used to say, you have to respect your group. Like I used to make sure, I used to tell her, hey, you have a class now, you need to go. I'm preparing for message. I already told Sudha, she knows, I'm like, that's your dance time, you have to. And I used to ping Sudha on the side. Did you allow her for that? And she used to say, yes, it's okay, she can come, she'll come and she'll do it, So such a passionate bond she had, both Ananya and Sudha had, and that let her come through and call it. We always wanted to call it exhibition to the South Park, It was such a wonderful experience again to be here with you guys all. She's been born, brought up in Cleveland. She has such a good bonding with all of you here. So it is so wonderful to have all of you here and share that moment with us to see her performance. So back to him now.
In conclusion, being a student and part of this Bharatanatyam art that she has learned for over a decade, Ananya, definitely she has given Aparna and myself so many sweet memories. The days I had to juggle with my own professional as well as personal priorities to take her to the practices. Aparna and I, we will go back. A day will come, we will reminisce. These are sweet memories, certainly. Okay, we never looked at it as a burden, and we also have greatest satisfaction that we are continuing our precious Indian art. That's one thing. The second thing is maybe in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, who knows, when we can barely walk, Aparna and I will recall, what we will be cursing ourselves. Damn, we both should have done Aramandi like Ananya did, so we would have had stronger legs. So hopefully, but Ananya taught us all those things. She certainly made all of us proud, the whole family and my family and her family, her grandparents. Some of them are already in heaven. They are looking down and blessing her. Her aunts, uncles, cousins, and extended families here. Her friends, her besties. They are all cheering for her. They all supported throughout this. So we want to thank you all, and that's the conclusion. Thank you once again. Let's enjoy this. One there is, this is my last time to speak on. So I thought I had the opportunity. So Ananya's guru, Mrs. Sudhakaran Mayathodapalli, like I said earlier, she had done, she has 2 little girls of her own. She juggled with professional and personal priorities, and certainly I get emotional when I say this. She treated her like her own kid and gave her the best knowledge. Thank you, Sudha. Aparna and I are very proud, and on behalf of Anirudh and entire Kumpala family, we will always be forever indebted to you. Thank you for imparting all the precious Indian art and the knowledge onto Ananya. Thank you so much. Okay. So this is Aparna's Ananya's elder brother, Anirudh Kumpala. So he will speak a few words on behalf of Poison. His experiences with his sibling rivalry and all.
Hello guys, my name is Anirudh Kampala. If you didn't already know, I'm Anya's older brother. And yes, we are not always getting along, or we didn't always get along, but today I'm proud to say that I'm her older brother, and I'm very glad to be here celebrating this monumental occasion of hers. So I want to thank all of you for coming to support Ananya, and you all have done so throughout the years. And even when I haven't been able to make all of her dance performances, many of you in the crowd I know have come to support Ananya, and for that I'm extremely thankful, and I'm very blessed to have you all as close family friends. And even though we don't live in Cleveland anymore, I'll always cherish the time and so will Ananya and the memories that we made with all of you. So today I want to take a moment to acknowledge how fearless Ananya was. I did not always get to see her dance performances or practices, but behind the scenes, it's very interesting to see how much hard work and dedication she's put into this art form. And I know that it's easy as an outsider to think, oh, what an easy art form, or how simple this art form looks. But I know through the practices how difficult it is, and I could never do anything like that. And so I have to commend her for being able to dance for so long and be willing to put on such a monumental performance for you all. And also, I know that Ananya's name means unique, and today she demonstrated exactly why my parents named her that, and she was fearless, and she put on a fantastic show, and it was very unique, and one that I'll always remember for the rest of my life. And I want to thank Ananya's guru, Srimati Sudha Kiranbhai Tautapalli. Over the years, she's guided Ananya so well, and it is your strong commitment to the art of Bharatanatyam that has motivated Ananya to perform at such a high level. And even when we thought Ananya may have peaked, you've always challenged her to get better and better, and she just continues to raise her level over the years. You know, I myself was inspired to learn dance from Siddhanti, our beloved Siddhanti. But you know, she tested me, and I couldn't sit in harmony for 5 minutes. So that was the end of my dance career. So for that, at least she pushed Ananya to fight through, and for that, I'll always be thankful to our close friend. So, to my parents, you both have sacrificed so much time and energy and given us all the support, juggling between my activities and making sure that Ananya could always make her dance practice. For that, we're always grateful and will forever love you and cherish those memories. As Ananya starts the next chapter of her life, I know she's stuck with me, guys. She has to see me again for 4 more years. So, you know, after you see her, just tell her how great it is that she has to see me. Don't let her forget, okay? So I hope she continues to reflect on all the lessons and memories that she made with her dear friends and during this journey. The past 14 years have been filled with such great memories and friendships. And I know that Ananya will always be appreciative of the time that she spent learning this beautiful art form. Ananya, I'm really proud of your resilience and hard work that you put into representing our culture. As my dad mentioned, it's not easy being an Indian American, continuing on the legacy of an art form that we're so distant from. And I cannot wait to see all the things that great things you'll do in the future. Again, you're stuck with me for 4 years. Don't forget that, okay? So I'll be watching to make sure you're going to dance practice. And I'm sure that you'll do many great things in the future. Thank you so much once again for supporting Ananya. From the bottom of my heart, I love you, Ananya. And I hope that all of you continue to come see her perform in the future. And we will always love you guys as our close friends.
Thank you, Anurag, for your wonderful speech. The next dance being performed is Tilana. Tilana is the final piece in the Bharatanatyam monument. It is a fast and energetic performance made up of immense concentration and rapid movements. The lyrics signify the person's love and captivity for Lord Krishna. This mesmerizing song is set to Kadana Kutuhala, Ragam, and Adi Talam. The composer is Bala Murali Krishna. Dilana. Well, that was exhilarating. Our last and final dance of this evening is the Mangalam. This beautiful Mangalam puts a flawless ending to this program. This is set to Sowastra, Ragam, and Adi Talam. The composer is Se Tyagaraja. Ladies and gentlemen, the final performance of the night, the Mangalam. Hello, everyone. That was an excellent performance. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I would now like to pass the mic over to Nanya now, as she has a message for us all. Hello, everyone, and good evening. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank each person who attended my engagement this evening and played a role in culminating success. Without all of your motivation and assistance, as well as your kind and heartwarming well wishes, I would certainly not be where I am today. As I culminate my Bharatanatyam training this evening and begin a new chapter, I would like to reflect on this very journey that has spanned over the past 14 years. Throughout my childhood, I juggled between a wide variety of sports and extracurricular activities. However, from the moment I stepped foot into my first Bharatanatyam class, I knew that this profound art form would be what I would surely dedicate and commit my time to. As an innocent yet ambitious young child, I would watch in awe as my older peers would perform intricate pieces set to beautiful rhythmic melodies. The elegance and poise to which a dancer is able to express their emotions and story was something that I was infatuated by from a young age. From the minor dance performances to the challenging Arangejam, I had the privilege to watch and become exposed to the grace and true beauty that encompasses the art form. As I danced my way through my Bharatanatyam journey, I had the honor and profound privilege to learn not only the art form and all the dances that accompany the repertoire of Bharatanatyam, but also to become exposed to a wide range of life skills and opportunities that I will cherish and hold on to for the rest of my life. Each performance, from dances at the India Fest celebration to dancing at the Cavaliers halftime show, was something I never looked at as a burden, struggle, or inconvenience. Rather, I looked at each performance as an opportunity, a chance for me to put my full heart and soul into the art form, which I so deeply love, and to give back all what dance has given to me. Explaining my dance journey, however, would certainly be incomplete without addressing the ups and downs that I've faced over my time. When the strike of the pandemic hit and myself and my Narthanam dance mates were forced to continue our journey through virtual classes, I felt somber as I knew I would not be able to see these people in person, laughing and cheerful for many months. However, that did not stop me or my dance mates from going past this obstacle, and under the motivation and support of Siddhanti, we were even able to perform in dance events as if it was all normal. As I processed my move from Ohio to North Carolina, I was conflicted as to whether I would be able to continue my dance journey leading up to this moment today. However, Siddhanti worked tirelessly to make sure that I would be able to continue and experience the rest of my dance journey, even if it was through a tiny screen propped up on my basement floor almost 500 miles away. While these setbacks may have resulted in an acceptance of defeat, the motivation from my Narthanam family, as well as the guidance from Sivanti, helped me to become where I am today. First and foremost, I would like to thank my dance teacher and guru, Sivanti. Without all your motivation, support, as well as serving as a constant inspiration and role model throughout my dance journey, I would not be where I am today. Next, I would like to thank my parents and my brother, who have been my rock over these past few months of training, as well as throughout my entire dance career. A special shout out to my puppy Dookie for watching me dance my heart out in the basement, even if you didn't understand what was going on. You guys have always been there for me and supported my dance endeavors. I would also like to thank my Narthanam family, most especially my Bharatanatyam dance mates, who have always been a bright light and cheerful presence. Finally, I would like to thank each and every person in the audience today, and to those who have helped me backstage, as well as those who could not make it. Your presence has been the most appreciable and valuable as I culminate my dance training. Thank you once again.
We would now like to call back Abrananti and Suryakul to the stage just to give them a thank you.
We want to the country, Minister. Thank you. Thank you so much. We want Guru Sridhar Kiran Mai Totapalli to say something. Audience wants to hear from you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming to this culmination of Ananya's graduation. It is an overwhelming feeling to have this milestone accomplished and see that accomplished by Ananya. On behalf of National Dance Academy, I would like to give her this plaque. This is founded to Ananya Kumara, undergoing rigorous training and successfully completing her Bharatanatyam engagement on July 9, 2022. With appreciation, Sudha Kiranmayi Totapalli, Artistic Director, Narthalan Dance Academy. Would not have been done without the help of, well, all of you, and also the help of Ananya or their family, like Suri and Aparna. They were, I remember when they brought Ananya, like I think she was 7 or 8 years old, and she was a darling. She just came with her bright, big eyes, and she says, "I want to learn Bharatanatyam." And that was the beginning. When I made her sit in Aramandi for like 30 seconds, she was like, my legs are paining, and I could see her small tears rolling off from her big eyes. And then now where she is, you have seen that performance. Last 2 years have been a challenge for everyone, and you guys know the reason why, what it is and why. Especially for the students, not just who are learning art form, but even academically, online classes, and every other option you have, technology has been explored, like Zoom and so many other options. And then in spite of all of these hurdles, kids did what they could and they have achieved. And now you can see the living example what Ananya did today with 2.5 years of online classes. You all know that they moved to Charlotte exactly during pandemic time, like 2.5 years ago. Since then, it's been a challenge for her and for me to work with her. And she is a graduated student. She is going to go to North Carolina University, Chapel Hill. Congratulations, Ananya, for that. In spite of all of that, he was very prompt. Tell me, Auntie, I can't come to class today, please, a day before. And she gives all her schedule. It is between me and her. Mom wouldn't know. And she's like, okay, so the auntie's waiting. Are you not going to Zoom? I said, no, Auntie knows. And then I get a reply from Aparna saying, hey, she's not coming today. And then I say, yeah, I know. She has informed me. So she's very prompt, very dedicated, compassionate about what she learned and what she wants to become. And she wants to have some kind of, culmination to what she has learned. So she didn't want a huge, big Arangetram, audience, or for that matter, she said, I can come to your place, Auntie, and I'll just do 2.5 hour performance, and that's enough. So I'm sorry if I'm being a little emotional, because Ananya, as Surya and Aparna said, I treated her as my own kid. And she did an amazing job with the amount of practice she had and with, a very good balance between her, and she used to work. She used to work, and then she had so many volunteering opportunities. With all of that, she still was making sure that she comes to my class. She spends about 2.5 hours. Again, all of this in Zoom. Before that, she was with me and she's like, okay. And she never cushions. I would say, you have to stay for 1.5 hours. And she would say, okay, auntie, that's all I get from her. Never ever said, no, it cannot come. And I have never seen her, in a different mode when she comes. She comes with her full concentration and full dedication towards art. And that says something about her. I have done 2 different art forms, and they both are my clients. And looking at Ananya, I feel like I am dancing there. So that much how I am attracted or close to that art form. And seeing all my gurus here, my peers here, Sujata-di, and then Krishna Garu, Vishnu Garu, and I'm sorry if I forget some other, Sujata, Sriman, Shanti Raghavan Garu, and all of them, and looking them here, it gives an immense pleasure that yes, I have did like maybe a bit of punya karma that I could get present my student in front of them. My dad cannot. He is the pillar behind me who made me drive 2 hours to learn this art form every day. One way, 2 hours one way, and then bring it back. So I used to learn evening Bharatanatyam, morning Kuchipudi. And that's how my life was all of my childhood. And had he been here, he would have seen what I have achieved. And to have my mom in front of me in this audience gives me an immense pleasure. It's parents' blessings. Without them, we cannot do anything. And I strongly believe that. Same is the case with Ananya. Because of Aparna and Suri's, compassion towards his art form, she's where she is right now. And I used to see Suri always standing. I mean, I used to take dance classes here, and he used to come sitting right there, and he used to like see how she's doing. And he says, do you think she's doing good? I said, she'll be there. She'll get there. So dance is not something which you just can look, learn, and do it. It takes time. In this case, it took 12 years. For my case, it took, I think, 17 years. And it just takes time. You just have to be patient. That's all it takes. And I really thank everyone for coming here, blessing Ananya and me to continue this journey, to move further and give some kind of, should I say, knowledge towards Indian culture to younger generation, which we have in front of us right now. I'm extremely proud of Dia and Hamsika, who did a wonderful job emceeing. That is their first time. My ever supportive husband. Without his support, I wouldn't have even started my classes here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to take much of that time. I know it's already you all to, take dinner, bless Ananya, and then she's going to come and meet each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Guru Sudha, for your kind comments.
Wow. Thank you, Ananya, for a great performance. We're all glad to see your hard work and dedication culminated and reflected in today's event. Guru Sudha Kiran Mai Todupalli, what a journey it has been. The saying, teacher knows the best, is always true and we proved it once again. I cannot thank you enough for your teaching, guidance, blessing, and keeping up with the pressures throughout this long journey. Thank you. Besides Sudha, I also want to thank Naresh Garu, Naresh Totupalli. Thank you so much for all your support to Sudha. Thank you, Anirudh and Suri, for taking Ananya to dance classes and making it a priority every occasion. So many juggles, you both made it work. Thank you, SV Temple organization, for allowing us to use this auspicious premise. Thank you, Adi uncle, for always being there to help us, guide us, and provide valuable input. And my extended family, I should not use the word extended family, who are my family, Charas, the Ayagaris, the Ranganathans, Yuresh Garu, Luka families, Yadavalis. I'm just naming a few, We've been here, we consider this our home, We've been here for 22 years. Yes. And I still cannot feel Charlotte as my home, In 2 years back, you guys won't believe, when I came, drove back here, I felt so happy. I felt like as if I went to the hometown, I'm like, yes, this is my place. This is there. And I was telling Suri, I can drive here blindfolded. I know every road. I know everything. Charlotte freaks me out, But that's how bonding we have developed with this. And thank you all for coming to grace this occasion and enjoying the moment with us, And thanks, Girianna, for doing the video coverage. Thank you, Ram Garu, for taking the video. And I know we had some technical difficulties. And again, Nathanam Dance Academy came to our rescue. Immediately we put it on Zoom link and it's still streaming there. Thank you, Naresh Garu. Thank you, Deepa Rao, for helping us, all this. And our official photographer, Yuresh Garu, thank you so much. I won't believe that today practice rehearsal. Ananya was scared. I was the guinea pig, He would make me do the rehearsal so many times, and I'm like, I think it is my arrangement or is it Ananya? Again practicing for Yuresh Garu, the same stuff that I watched her do. Glad I knew I was observing her, otherwise it would be a chaotic moment then, Yuresh Garu, thank you so much. And he would compromise, one more shot. I'm like, God, please don't take this video. I was telling somebody, Thanks, Rupa, Sushma, Anil, Ravi, and Roshan for helping with decorations. That's superb, Yeah. And all the young kids, they pitched in, they helped and everything, And thanks to the MCs, Dia and Hamsika for the great narration, and especially Hamsika, great narration about each song, You mesmerized us. You took us to into a different world, The way you explained was wonderful. Thank you. And one more round of applause to Hamsika for designing the brochure. Oh my God, she put in so much work, and she said, I can't stand it. you know. Patriotic kids there, yeah, okay. You know, phenomenal and outstanding. Thank you, Hamsika. And if you see the photos there, can you believe it was just taken when they were 12? iPhone 12 or 13, you know, it was, I have to thank our family, another family there in Charlotte, Srinivas Reddy and Krishnaveni Luka, for just coming, just as and when we called for the photo shoot, and then helping us make the picture into that, you know. And thanks to Speaker Reddy Karu for their export photo editing and responding to our last minute, you know. Please can we have thanks to and you have observed we have used technology or cultural art, you know, the QR code technology, you know. And yeah, in support of Go Paperless, Go Green initiative, you know, it was such a novel idea. And again, Yuresh Garu came to our rescue, and Sneha, you know, Sneha, the admin for the Natnam Dance Academy, she coordinated, she helped us complete that QR code, and whatever you guys could see, the brochure online was all there. You know? And thanks to the Paradise Hotel management for providing us the delicious meals, and and they were very helpful, and it was like a last minute menu request, and they were very flexible to accommodate our needs, you know. And thanks to all of Ananya friends and families once again. I know I think I made a long speech, but bottom of our heart, you know, thank you. Thank you much, you know. We have some time to take some pictures, but definitely stay back to enjoy the edition. Thank you.
Thank you all. I just wanted to thank Guru Sujata Srinivasan. It's an absolute honor and privilege to have you in presence to watch Ananya perform this culminating event. Thank you so much. Guru Vishnu Pasmarthi and Guru Krishna Pasmarthi. Thank you both. They are my little brothers also. Thank you for being in presence to grace the occasion, and Guru Shanti Raghavan. Thank you so much. Thank you all Gurus for taking the time to grace this occasion.